So what's up? So I'm not really feeling this whole patch 1.1.1 hand cannon nerf and auto rifle nerf. This is some Iron Banner gameplay. I am using the Suros regime prior to the fucking nerf, and this is really the only time I use auto rifles. I'm not a big auto rifle guy, but I use a lot of hand cannons. I use pulse rifles from time to time, and I want to talk about this issue because I think pulse rifles deserve to be buffed, but I just don't think auto rifles deserve to be nerfed. All right, first of all, I get that auto rifles are the most dominant weapons. That doesn't mean they're overpowered. They're just easy. All right, hand cannons are right there behind them. A lot of people use hand cannons, and the nerf to hand cannons is very fucking noticeable. I have all the hand cannons, well, all the exotic ones. Last Word, Hawk Moon, that shit is super noticeable. When you try to like follow up with the Hawk Moon, which is the strength of the Hawk Moon, being able to follow up, 2 headshot kill, you know what I'm saying, kill a guy before he even knows what happens to him. The entire strength and point of the Hawk Moon has been taken away. And now as far as auto rifles go, the only auto rifle worth using is the Suros. It's the only one that's really strong enough to survive the patch. All of the, because when they patched out all the old auto rifles like the Shadow Price and whatnot and the Grim Citizen, actually I think they might still have the Grim Citizen, I don't know, but they still got the Vanquish. But when they patched out the old high damage auto rifles, we're just stuck with all these low damage bullshit auto rifles like the fucking one from the Iron Banner. Like, that thing's a waste. These things now do even less damage, so you just need an entire magazine to kill one guy now, and you're not getting headshots. Like, forget about it, because the shots are all over the place, and that was just crazy and crazy unnecessary. Like, if you want to use the Monte Carlo or the Hard Light, forget about it. They do even less damage now. And now, I was in a game with a guy. I was using a hand cannon. He was using the Hard Light. I have the Hard Light, so I know what it sounds like. Dude runs up on me with the Hard Light, and I'm like, oh, I know that sound. I just walked right in front of him. It didn't matter, because I knew he wasn't going to be able to kill me, because the Hard Light already doesn't do much damage. And then the damage has been reduced even further, so I just gunned him down with a hand cannon, and it was a wrap. That nerf is very noticeable, and the only thing strong enough to survive it is the Suros. So if you want to use auto rifle, you're using the Suros, and that's it. Lucky for me, I still got some Shadow Prices before they patched them out. I had 3 of them. I only got rid of 1 of them. If you got rid of your Shadow Prices and whatnot, the Grim Citizens and everything, you might have fucked up. You might have made a bad move right there, because I kept mine. So when I want to use a legendary auto rifle, I can use that. But they fucked auto rifles pretty bad, and I think pulse rifles deserve the buff. But that nerf to auto rifles was completely unnecessary. Giving pulse rifles a 9% buff was incredible, and they were already they were already ready to compete with auto rifles. I was already using a Praetor's timepiece before the buff. Like, I use it on my Raspberry Rocket Hunter all the time. So, you know, it was already a good pulse rifle, and I don't have a problem with the fact that they buffed them and now Red Death is good. And I saw what they did. They're gonna fucking buff the pulse rifles, then sell Red Death. I told you Zer wasn't random. I told you they planned that shit. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You set people up to get fucked over. But whatever. I already had 2 Red Deaths anyway. I got them from legit drops. But fucking, I'm not opposed to buffing pulse rifles. I already was using them, and I kind of like them. So I like certain ones. But I do have a problem with auto rifles being nerfed. I don't use auto rifles that much. I'm not really a big auto rifle advocate, but I don't want to see an entire weapon class nerfed because it's popular. What the fuck is up with that? And then the hand cannon is something I do use a lot. The Last Word is really fucked up right now. I don't know if people have been using it too much, but I've been using it, and it just doesn't hit now. Like, it used to be that you can just backpedal with a Last Word, finish a guy. Now that bitch just misses, and it's very disappointing. And the same goes for the Hawk Moon. Same goes for the Hawk Moon. I use the Hawk Moon quite a bit on my Warlock, and I'm just missing shots, and I don't know what's going on. So I asked a friend of mine, he has a Hawk Moon too. I'm like, hey, do you have the same problem? He's like, yeah, I got the same problem. I hit a guy, I try to hit him a couple more times, not happening. Like, the whole nerf to the follow-up shots is some real bullshit, because, like, the Hawk Moon is probably the hardest exotic to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a PlayStation exclusive, and that bitch just does not want to drop. Like, I finally got the bitch a few weeks ago, but that motherfucker does not want to drop. And then you just can't even get it on certain consoles. So it's like, why would you nerf something that good that hard? I think the best thing to do right now, probably for hand cannons, is use a Timar's Lash, because it doesn't have a high fire rate. So in between shot, it takes you so long to shoot again. I mean, not too long, but enough time for you to reset, so you don't have to worry about that fucked up ass nerf to where, you know, your shot is already reset and you can hit the guy without worrying too much about the penalty. But all the higher fire rate or moderate fire rates that hand cannons are fucked. The Hawk Moon's fucked, and even more so, the Last Word is fucked. Because I used to be able to kill a guy with half the magazine in the Last Word, now I can't. Like, because I got the fucking crosshairs right on the guy, just bang, 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 nothing. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. I don't appreciate that nerf because I like hand cannons. And the Last Word was what it used to be my go-to for the Iron Banner before I started, like, just switching to the Suros. And now both of my go-tos are fucked. So what do I do now? Is it just Fell Winners Lie? Is that what I do now? Fell Winners Lie Red Death? Because I can do that. I got all the fucking guns. I don't care. But it's fucked up for the people who don't have those options. And oh, also, if you don't like the fact that the auto rifles have been nerfed, use the fucking Mythoclast. So I've been using the Mythoclast, and the Mythoclast did get a slight nerf because it does count as a fusion rifle, but that's getting rolled back. So it does have a more fucked up spread now because it's a fusion rifle at a distance. But the damage did not get reduced on the Mythoclast. It is not an auto rifle. You can still hit like a truck. You don't have as many bullets as, you know, the classic Mythoclast, which was just a monstrosity. But the Mythoclast is a good alternative to exotic auto rifles or any auto rifle. So after nerfing the Mythoclast, they've kind of helped it out now by fucking all the auto rifles over. And honestly, I'm really fucked up about the fact that they helped the class by fucking another class over. That rubs me the wrong way, and it really seems like bullshit. It's really high on my bullshit-o-meter. But you can get around some of that bullshit by using the Mythoclast, because it's basically an auto rifle without being an auto rifle. Everybody want to be a nigga. Nobody want to be a nigga. Anyway, it's just an auto rifle without being an auto rifle, and that's a great thing. So now I can fuck people up. So I just don't like this fucking patch. This shit was unnecessary. But the pulse rifles are better now. So I'm even better off with my Praetor's Timepiece. I can maybe finally try the Red Death. I've never been interested in the Red Death. I have one leveled up, and I have another one sitting in my Postmaster, and I just don't use it. I mean, it seems perfect for PvP, because right after you kill a guy, you get your health back, which is great for multiple encounters, and I think it has like 27 rounds, so you're good for killing multiple people. But I just don't like that they fucking all of a sudden made a weapon the king and then gave it to everybody. What the fuck, Bungie? What the fuck is up with that shit? It's like, okay, we're gonna make this weapon better than everything, and even worse, we're just gonna give it to everybody via Xur. I knew that motherfucker wasn't random, but whatever. I'm gonna be uploading a pulse rifle video pretty soon anyway, just discussing certain pulse rifles and what I think about them and how to move about the game with them in different builds. But I'm not feeling this patch. Not feeling it at all. That hand cannon nerf is very fucking noticeable. It is really annoying. I cannot follow. Well, I can. You know what I'm saying? Through practice and diligence, I can figure the shit out. I don't appreciate them just taking my follow-up shots away. Like, what? Like, dude, the Hawk Moon, I was fucking using that, and you took my follow-up shots. What the fuck is up with that? Oh, another thing. The golden gun got nerfed. The golden gun got nerfed because it's a hand cannon. So not only did you fuck up the exotic hand cannons, but you fucked up the golden gun, and the shotgun nerf isn't even noticeable. Plus, I have the Fell Winter's Lie with shot package and luck in the chamber. But whatever. Patch 1.1.1 is some bullshit for auto rifles and hand cannons. I'm not feeling it. I'm glad the pulse rifles got a boost, got a buff. They needed it. But as always, like this commentary, give a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I'm not feeling that motherfucking patch.